Hello everyone and welcome to another review. Today we're going to go ahead and review a fragrance from the house of Giorgio Armani, and the fragrance is called Essenza from Giorgio Armani. Now, Essenza was released in the year 2012. The fragrance bottle, I think, is extremely interesting. I love the design of it. It's very clean, very professional looking, and it's something nice to look at. Personally, I'm a sucker for marketing. If you market something to me, if it looks great, then I'm probably going to buy it just on sheer looks alone. That's just the way I am. I know that the juice is all that matters, but what can I say? I just love marketing for it. All right? Now, the fragrance comes in three main sizes. It comes in a 1.35, a 2.5, and a 6-ounce bottle. The 1.35 is going to run you $80. The 2.5 is going to run you $110, and the 6 ounce is going to run you $170. Again, all retail prices, so shop around, see if you can get a better deal. The fragrance was released in 2012, so you might be able to purchase it on some of the discount sites out there. All right, so let's get right into the review of the fragrance. Now, the notes of this fragrance consist of, at our top, we've got bergamot, lemon, water notes, and cologne. For our mid, we have jasmine, floral, basil, and sage. And for our base, we have musk, sage, ambergris, cedar, patchouli, vetiver, pepper, and amber. Now, this fragrance, I gotta say right now, I'm gonna do a lot of comparison to the original Acqua di Gio because it is a flanker of the original. My review is out on there. You can see reviews from some other people as well too. This is a softer, more citrusy, more sweet version of the original Acqua di Gio. The woods are a little bit more pronounced as it kind of develops as in the original, but one of the major differences between the two is the original had this really harsh synthetic type of a smell to it, which did not make it bad. I still said Acqua di Gio smelled great, but I've always felt it kind of smelled like that. This, no exception, it still has that synthetic-y type smell, but I think it masked it a little bit better with the sweetness and with the softer tone of the fragrance. So it smells a little bit less manufactured than the original does, though it still has that manufactured smell. That doesn't take away from the strength of this fragrance, as this is definitely a compliment getter, and it's one that's gotten me compliments. 2 compliments left and right. One was, wow, you smell great with this fragrance. What is your boyfriend, what is that smell, so I can get it for my boyfriend, from a lady as I was leaving. I think it was Madison Square Garden. The other one was while I was at work. I was leaving a conference room, and same thing. It was actually a guy, though, who complimented me. He was like, what is that you're wearing? It's a guy that happened to be leaving the country, and he wanted to know what it was. Gave it to him, and he went out and purchased the scent. So glowing reviews all around. Overall, this scent's going to last you about 8 hours. 8+ hours for me, at least. I've had it last up to 16. I've heard of some cases where it's lasted less, and I think it'll probably last a little bit less if you're perspiring a little bit more. It doesn't seem to do too well with perspiration, but, beggars can't be choosers. I mean, it does a great job overall. I go about 5 sprays on this scent, and the development of the scent overall through doesn't really change. At the top, sorry, train going by, this one's a loud one. It doesn't really change in either way. It starts off as a really soft, a nice citrusy type of a smell, and you start to get a little bit more of the florals that kind of come up into the scent, and it finally gives way to a very nice base. Not really, I don't get really too much of the vetiver, but I get really a nice amber and a woody, all I'm going to describe as a woody base to it. Now, the other great thing about this is the versatility. You can wear this one season-wise, spring, summer, fall, winter. Any season you can wear this one, and you can pull it off for almost any occasion that you can possibly think of. Work, going out, wearing it to class, wearing it to the gym if you so choose to wear it to the gym. Although I would be careful about wearing it to the gym just because that synthetic vibe, whichever. But it's extremely versatile. It can definitely dub as a signature scent. So this is one that really thrives in that. People are going to smell you. It's got great projection and great sillage as well. Now, if I'm going to say if this was divided by an age group, I also say that any age group can go ahead and pull this one off. So if I'm going to go ahead and give this fragrance a rating, I give it a rating a 9 out of 10. It gets a solid 9 out of 10 because of the fact that it's a great fragrance. You can wear it on almost any scenario. that I can possibly think of. It's going to smell great, you're going to get compliments with it, and I think you're going to feel good about yourself when you wear this one. I think Giorgio Armani does an excellent job with that. And even though this is a flanker of it, and it does smell very similar to the original Acqua di Gio, I do think that is a very good improvement on the original Acqua di Gio. Now, this question will be asked of me, so I'm going to go ahead and answer it right away. If I'm going to choose between the three, Acqua di Gio Essenza, the original Acqua di Gio, and Profumo, what am I going to choose? Well, I'm going to choose Profumo first, then Essenza, and then Acqua di Gio. But really, you're splitting hairs because all three are great fragrances in my mind, and they all deserve great ratings. So Acqua di Gio Essenza, again, 9 out of 10. Solid fragrance, worth looking into. I say, if you haven't looked into it, try it already. The only downside why it doesn't get a 10 out of 10 is that price. I still can't agree with that price. I think $80 should be the top end for the, I would say the large size for it, like most designers are on. If not, I just can't get behind it. All right. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free. Leave me a note, send me a message, whatever you got to do. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves, and you guys have a great day.